Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a fall type of look, and I wanted to do something with my favorite type of fall colors, which are literally like a type of yellow and orange and a little bit of brown in there. And this is what I've been wanting to do for such a long time. So if you guys would like to see how I did this, please keep on watching. Hey guys, so I'm going to be going in with the Clean Skin Club Vitamin C Brightening Booster because I really love the way it makes my face feel. And after I wash my face, I really need to have a little bit of hydration on there since it has watermelon, green tea, and pineapple in it. So I'm gonna be putting in a few drops of that. Okay, next I'm going to be going in with the Cheer Up Brightening C Eye Cream. I do put it like around my eye and on my lid, but I put most of it right here in the bottom of my eye. And then after I blend that in, I just put it all around. Because I feel like the entire lid needs hydration, not just that bottom part. Like the whole entire lid, the eye is delicate. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with my foundation. And lately my favorite, well, I don't have a favorite foundation, I'll be totally honest with you. But I've been back and forth with my foundations. And I've been lately I went back to the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Bronze Beige. Only because like the other one is starting to get a little bit too dark, like orangey for me. So it's just not really, I don't know, it's not sitting on my face that well. I'm going to be going in with the AOA Studio Wonder Skin Perfecting Blur Primer. I'm just going to put it in the center of my face. Like literally where my nose is at, and right here where my cheeks is at, and right here. Because I literally have like the biggest pores of all time there. I am going to go with my foundation next. And I'm literally just going to blot that on my face. Like just blot it on my face. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with my foundation brush, the AOA High Depth Brush F7. And I'm just going to be blending that in. I always start on my cheeks for some reason. I don't know why. But I always start on my cheeks. Okay, so next I'm going to be putting in my Wet n Wild concealer, Photo Focus concealer, and I'm in the shade medium, light medium beige. And I'm just gonna a little bit, I don't really put a lot of concealer anymore. Now I'm just going to powder my brows just a tad, like a tiny tad. And I'm literally gonna just do that with a the translucent powder from Maybelline, or it's a loose finishing powder from Maybelline in Fair Light. It's the number 10. And I'm just gonna literally just dab it on my brows because that way my pencil can like adhere a little bit better, or a lot better. Get this brush from Luna Magic. It's a blender brush. I'm just gonna just on my brows, just like setting that in place. Don't need a lot. Maybe this right here because this gets a little bit oily, like a tad. Set my nose area too. I guess anywhere I put my concealer, I'm gonna set. I don't really want to set my eyes though, but I'm gonna just set it a tad, just a tad, underneath my eyes so it can stay in place. And this is with a very light hand, so bada bing bada boom. Like I have a little matte center, and like everywhere else is still kind of like semi satin, like semi dewy. So next I'm gonna go in with my brows because I really need to shape up my brows first. Now I'm gonna go in with Hourglass and then touch up a little bit with the LA Color. This is my favorite pencil, but I'm basically running out, so I'm just gonna touch in with Hourglass for now. I'm just do my eyebrows real quick and I'll come back. Okay, so now that I'm done with my eyebrows, and I literally took like 10 minutes to do that, no joke. I am going to be bronzing my face, and I'm going to be using this Aesthetica Sunset Bronzer. And I know it looks, I mean, I like it. I like it. It's not for everybody, this shade, but I do like it. And I'm going to be using an angled brush from Beige Cosmetics, angled brush number 2. I'm just bronzing up my face. So I'm actually thinking of coloring my hair blue. Like I'm planning to color my hair blue or dye my hair blue, whatever you want to call it. And I've been wanting to do it for so many years. I've noticed I haven't really accomplished a lot of things that I wanted to accomplish, and I feel like since my birthday this year, it's just like been making me think a lot. I'm in my 30s, early 30s, and just can't believe that I haven't accomplished a lot of things that I want to accomplish. Yes, I'm a mom, and I love that. I love my children, and I love my husband. I love God. But I feel like there's just something more that I want to do with my life, I guess. And it's been a struggle to kind of figure that out, to kind of figure out the path like that's for me, without it stopping everything else, if that makes any type of sense. It's been a struggle, like a major struggle. I have this thing where I think and think and think and think a lot, and it kind of like never stops, like ever. I don't really have people to talk to about it as well. I don't know. But I do know that I feel like I want to just do something different. Like I want to change my hair blue. This was the first, when I dyed my hair, like the ends of it, it was the first time I dyed my hair in a long time, like years. It's been like 8 years since I dyed my hair. And even then, when I dyed my hair last time, 8 years ago, that was the first time in like 5 years before that, 5, 6, 7 years before that I dyed my hair as well. And it's crazy. When I was in high school and middle school, I used to dye my hair all the time. I've tried so many different colors, besides blue and pink and, you know, all these colors, all these shades, because I was always working, so I had to always be good for work and everything. But I want to dye my hair blue. I really want to dye my hair blue. I could actually dye this red again, the same shade that I did it, but I want it to kind of fade, and I'm gonna take it off, and like I'm legit that I want to dye it blue, and then I want that blue to fade off to a really nice blue as well. Okay, so that is my bronzy look. I'm hoping you guys can see it. I've noticed that on camera it doesn't always like come off, like you can barely see it sometimes, but in person it's like the perfect amount that at least I like. It's very like sun-kissed, light type, and I really like that natural shadow type of thing. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to work with are my eyes. Now I really want to do like a fall, you know, type of look, but nothing complicated, as you know. So I haven't really gotten like much of an idea of what specific shadows to use. Now I do want to do like a type of yellow orangey shade, and I still haven't figured out the type. I just want to do like a very like yellowy orange shade, more like on the yellow side, and then have like a dark lip, like a dark brown or something like that. I feel like I just want to go completely yellow. No, I'm gonna start off with this shade and this shade right here, just so I can have like a little bit of a good base going on and see what in the world I'm doing. So I'm gonna just start off with a light blender brush, very, very light, fluffy. Not that precise. I'm gonna go in with this blender brush and just dip into those two shades. Okay, so that is a shade. It's kind of like a transitional shade. Okay, now I'm going to just to be using the Cara Beauty palette. This yellow shade right here is like a yellow, slight orangey shade. And I'm going to be putting that all over my lid as well, but I'm going to be using a denser brush so I can really pack that in there. So I'm going to be using another Wet n Wild brush. I'm just gonna be packing that shade in there. Huh. They both look the same. It's funny because this one looks darker. And they both look exactly the same. Okay, so that is the look. I was hoping it would be a lot more brighter. I don't know why it's not a lot more brighter, but I mean, let me go back into this palette and the Brazil palette and try to brighten that up a tad more. Yeah, I brightened it up a tad more. Actually, no. I wanna put like a, I wanna like kind of put like a thin line of brown shadow, very like dark brown. So I want to go in with Morphe and the Kathleen Lights palettes, and I'm gonna go in with this cool shade that's right here, cool brown. I'm gonna use like a little like liner brush for that, and I'm just gonna like smudge it. It's not gonna be perfect or anything. Okay, and I'm not trying for it to be perfect or anything. I just don't want it to look all weird and lumpy, but I'm not trying to be perfect. Okay, that's good. Now I'm gonna put my mascara on. The mascara that I'm going to be using is my NYX On The Rise mascara, which I need to get another one up because I really love this mascara, and this one's like literally already drying out. Okay, so now that I put my mascara on, I'm going to put on my blush. Probably the closest thing I have to orange will probably be this shade right here. Let's try this by itself. Maybe it'll just help a little bit. Something like that. Yeah. And it also gives a nice little glow. And I love the product. Just, you mainly use it during like summertime. But anyway, so I am gonna do my bottom lash line, and I do want to do a orange shade. So I'm gonna go in with the Dominic Cosmetics Rustic Glam palette. I'm going to be using the shade Desert Queen. This right here. I just love the tone of that shadow. It's so pretty. And I'm gonna be just blending it under my lash line. Okay, so now I'm gonna put mascara in that lash line. Like, I love the way my lashes look with mascara on my bottom lash line, but oh my gosh, like, it makes such a mess. Now I have to wait for this to dry up and clean it up and redo the process, because this always happens before and after every single time. So I'm just gonna wait for that to dry up. Now for the lip, I wanna go in with my all-time favorite pencil, which is a NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Downtown Beauty. And let's see what we put on top of this. I wanted like a very matte lip though, so more likely it'll be this shade. I know you guys have seen me put this on a billion times, but it's just my favorite. It's my favorite. Okay, so next I'm going to be using these lashes right here, and they are from AOA Studio 3D Foam Mink. They're just the 1612 jean lashes. I don't know if you guys want to see the packaging. They're 1612 jean lashes, and I did cut them. Like, I already like took, you know, cut them a little bit, and I am going to just like really try to do this because they really like pop like dramatically. You don't have to wear lashes if you don't want to, but just want a little bit more drama. I'm just gonna try this macchiato eyeshadow. I'm gonna use it as my highlighting brush. It's from AOA Studio F19. There you go, just a little bit of snow. Oh, it's kind of light. A little bit of something. Just a bit. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And please click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. I would really, really appreciate that. And let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys in my next video. God bless you guys. Bye.